also, los geht's! Herzlich willkommen, meine Damen und Herren, Panzerbesatzung des Blitz-Universums. Die deutsche Woche fängt jetzt an. Oh god, this is cringy. But I had to do it, Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. My name is martindogger and we're kicking off the German week. And boy, have you sent in a lot of good stuff for me to choose from. You're making it very hard for me, a lot of good games were in there. We're gonna watch 3 tier 9 German heavy tanks, all 3 of them, the E75, this one. Then we'll be seeing the Mäuschen and the VK4502B and with. And as I've said before, one of my reviews, I will probably not be able to do it like I did with the American week. 7 videos in 7 days. There is some stuff coming up from Wargaming that I have to put a video out on. And that has to be done first. But we're going to take a look at WoT Bay here. And this is the E75 and who's driving it? Yeah. Well, let me check that again. This is the Bear Nose from Ice Clan in the E75, and he's a bit unlucky not to get that last shot on the VK4502A. But as you can see, he has moved into the town. Team is well, camping, camping at the back. There is, I think it's the K91 actually, who decided to go towards the cap area towards C because he's an outlaw and he's a Russian tank, and he is completely alone, completely isolated, but he decides to go forward. And you can see the Bear Nose is flicking around with the ammo, decides to finish off the T-54 with AP. But things are not looking really good, because Reds have captured C, and the K91 is going down. Cheerful stroller, yeah, he was strolling around. Welkomstreffer, he shoots a T-32. A bit too late for me, but thanks E75. A nice little gesture of that AMX 5100, and then the Bear Nose can finish off the VK4502A for his second kill. And then we have the VK100OMP, that new tier 8 German heavy tank. That one is going to feature as well on the channel. And you can see this is really a game that is utter chaos. Everybody's just sort of driving around, and the Bear Nose is trying to do his utmost best to shoot tanks, to sustain hit points, to be helpful to the team. But that is not very easy when people do stuff like this. Luckily, the Batcher decides to just stay there as well. I mean, he had spotted that E75 earlier. The Bear Nose was capping B, but somehow the Batcher failed to understand that the Bear Nose would probably then push in, that an E75 would roll in, because he was thinking, I'm in the bad chat and I have 3 shots in the clip and I have the high ground, so I'll just sit here and let them shoot us. And same goes for this Object 704. He didn't watch the minimap, he didn't see the Bear Nose coming in, and as you can see, it is now 5-on-2. That's the IS-8, he's going down, there it is, the Bear Nose takes his 3rd kill. He hasn't done a lot in terms of damage, but he has been, in my opinion, instrumental in winning the town. Because the Reds just circled around a bit, he's captured 2 bases, and it's just that last Batchat to deal with now. Good luck, Batchat. 2 full health tanks left, an E75, well, you can't clip him. 1230 hit points, that is way too much. Then the Jagd Tiger says, let's go towards A, but the Bear Nose, he doesn't want anything about that. He's not buying that, he's just gonna stay here, he's guarding B cap and C cap, because he realizes, he knows, the Bear Nose, that the Batchat will probably be somewhere around over here. And he is. He's bouncing 1 shot. Then the Batchat decides to just sit there and put 1 more in, and the K91 says, chicken, walk, 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 walk. Well, mate, the Batchat did play it a bit more cautious and a bit more like you should play an autoloader than you. You just decided to go in and you were thinking maybe, well, I'm a Russian tank, I can't be hit, or I can't die. Of course you can. Then just a little bit of ramming will do on the Batchat. There we go. I mean, I'm a Batchat. I have 3 shots in the clip. I can kill that. E75. Yeah, but he's reloaded quicker than you. And he finishes off. Just in time. 1000 victory points on the clock. 4 kills for the bare nose. And yeah, a nice little ace to start off the German week. 3.60 damage is not a lot. But you can see 1454 experience points because of capturing 2 bases and killing a few top tier tanks. That helps too. Righty. 1 ace down. 2 to go. We're gonna go to Normandy and we're gonna watch the Mäuschen. And that one is driven by Tank Rider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 0 from the Putpa clan. And he is top tier, which is good as a Mäuschen. And he wants some help already, and he wants the team to go towards Sector 6. And I can understand that. That's more or less flat ground. Well, it's not really flat ground, but it's more or less flat ground. Around the bunkers area, it's a lot of hills, and the Reds have got 2 medium tanks. And let's just put it this way, the Mäuschen is not the quickest of tanks. I'm slow, he stays. I am slow, and then you have to drive on medium terrain as well. It's not hard terrain, it's not a city map. Not ideal situations for a Mäuschen, but he can get a first shot in because that T-54 is oblivious. And he's looking around. I'm spotted, and I can see the Mäuschen, but I bought this T-55A, and I watched the review, and well, they said it has very good turret armor, but I'm spotted, and let me just sit here and not repair my tracks. Right, I'm going to go forward now with my T-55. I have speed boost, and well, I think I'll just die like a muppet. There we go. There we go. There's a little bit still left over there, as you can see as well. But the biggest problem is that the team of Tank Rider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 0 is kind of spread out. There is a tank pushing the full flank. There are 3 tanks camping the bunkers at spawn 1. And yes, that's high ground. And yes, that can be a strong position. Yeah, and of course that's a Russian tank. I mean, you have a German tank, you have a lot of armor, but that's an IS-3 and an IS-3 sidearm. You can't penetrate them. You just can't. It's a Russian tank. And Tank Rider has to play this one very cautiously. He's probably sensing already and figuring out already that if he will push... I mean, he can't go in there... He can't save his team. There's just no way he will be able to save his team. Because they are pushing in very hard. They are camping like a mother buzzer. And they are making a good job out of it. But he can't save the team. But he's gonna put a good shot through the lower plate of that E75. Kudos to him. Angled well. Was trying APCR, then decided to go for AP, and he's basically been sitting here. He positioned himself well. And this IS-3 is down there, and he's going to get a shot. He's ignoring the E75. I think I would have shot at E75 probably. And then this is going to happen. Hello, IS-3. Oh yeah, you can back up now. Go back up just a little bit, boom! 216 knocks off, blocks 400, but they're losing yet another tank. The IG-152 is down, thanks to the T-69. And then the IS-3 is killed. Wieder ein Abschuss für uns. From Tank Rider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 0. And the T-54 is a complete muppet. I mean, he's driving around like, I don't know, like a muppet, and then a tank drops off the cliff, an IS-3, so, but still it is a 2 on 3. And Reds have got an E75 knocking about, and well, that, that little tank over there, that T-44, he's not the brightest of players. Well, he's saying affirmative and all, and it's all good. But this tank, the E75, that's quite a bit of armor. I mean, the Mäuschen does have really good armor as well, but he hasn't got a brilliant gun. And he loses some hit points because he wants to go hull down behind Dead Jagd Panther 2. And then his cupola is just about sticking out. He's not reloaded yet. And I'm not quite sure whether that E75 is using APs. I think he's using actually the... Oh, that's 310. And then he's not using the top guns. And that's good, because that has less alpha per shot, and less penetration. And the budget says, fuck, yeah, why? I mean, Tank Rider is doing a good job. He's trying to kill that E75. He's trying to take the shots that the T-44 can't really take. And then there's that Borsig rolling in. And he's checking the angles. I can't shoot the Borsig, so probably the Borsig can't shoot me either. E75 is completely oblivious. He wants to shoot the T-44. Is he willing to take a shot? Yes, he is. Through the lower plate. Ah, die haben wir fertig gemacht. Yeah, but you've got 153 hit points left as well. Can you do it, mate? HE. Ooh, the Borsig is going to look at you. This is going to be close. Shoot him! Shoot him! Yes! Oh, that was close. I think that Borsig was about this far from reloading and shooting him through the lower plate and then killing him, and then he probably would have killed the T-44 as well. But you can see 5k damage, high caliber, top gun, and a whopping 206 hit points done for the T-44. But it was a good distraction. You gotta give them credit where credit due. The T-44 was the perfect distraction. A complete muppet, maybe penetrated only one shot, but it was a game-winning shot. It was a game-winning shot. Alrighty, we are on to Hemelsdorf. Now we have the pleasure of watching Tank Raptors from the first clan in that third Tier 9 German heavy tank, the VK4502B. And he says A, and then nobody on the team responds. Yeah, one of them responds, but that's an affirmative. You can never know if people actually watch the chat, and if they say affirmative, or if you just click affirmative and they simply mean right, affirmative. I'm loaded into the game. I'm gonna drive forward now. And is Tank Raptor going to take a shot? If not, he's going to capture base C. Thank you very much, Conqueror, for bumping in. That's really lovely. You can't get a shot on that, and 103 he can get a shot probably on the Yak-102. That's going to be a very close shot. He bounces one, that's a good one, and the Conqueror is moving off as well. But Reds are capturing D and have captured B and are kind of sort of trying to capture A. They are around the A cap. And you can see what Tank Raptor's doing here. He's thinking, right, am I going to help out at D? Losing the other flank, it's going to take me too long to go towards A. I'll probably get shot up the arse as well, so I will go towards D. And fucking Muslims and stuff, I don't know what he's talking about, but well, would have been better if you had just kind of played. And Tank Raptors is going to show how to play it like a boss. He wants to kill the Conqueror first. The Jagdpanther 2 is down. Can he get another bounce? We haben hier voll erwischt. That's good. PTA says attack. Yeah, mate, but I think it would be better if you just buggered off, really. But yeah, wiggle wiggle ain't gonna work. Wieder ein Abschuss for uns. First kill for Tank Raptors. He's going to push in. D-cap is captured by the Reds. The Conqueror is probably going down. The PTA is already down. It is a 3-on-4 at the moment. They're capturing D. Can we shoot that IS-8? Can we help out? Can we save the Conqueror? No, of course we can't save the Conqueror. He is going down. He was too aggressive, just thinking about the DPM. And he's tracking the IS-8 in place, knocking a few hit points off. He hasn't lost a single hit point yet, which is good. He has captured C, he is capturing D, but Reds have won the other flank, and he has to pull a Kalabanov. And if there's any tank that you will want to use for doing a Kalabanov situation in Supremacy on Hemelsdorf, then I think this tank would really qualify. And he's doing a good move over here. He's parking himself between the C and the D spot. He is in the right spot to guard both of the bases, because he also realizes that the Reds are probably pushing in, and he very sensibly then waits for the shot. He lets the reticule shrink down completely. That M103, that's a dangerous target, but the Jagdpanther 2 was fully upgraded, and that means that the Jagdpanther can shoot him for 460, and Reds are now capturing base C. M103 is moving backwards, and at first I was watching the replay and thinking, dude, what are you doing? Why are you not engaging that M103? But that M103 is very patient, and that means he's getting flanked. Can he get a high? Oh, yes! Takes one out. Wir haben ihn fertig gemacht. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Ja, doesn't bounce a shot from the Borsig, but he switches to HE now. He does 460 on average per shot. Nice HE roll. Little bump again, 696. Yes, he can he can start work on the M103 now. And this is going to be tense. He has got points. I'm not quite sure actually. They both have 2 caps. And they do it 1000 just a bit sooner, but it is neck and neck. You can see that. I'm not quite sure actually. I think if they would hit 1000 and the rest would go to 1000 as well. And he has to keep face hugging this M103 now. But the M103 face hugging, that is by no means a target that you will penetrate constantly. But this M103, that's a guy who is not really, well, say experienced. He hasn't dealt before with a VK4502B, and maybe he's just trying to fire AP and play it nice and not switch the premium ammunition. But I would have done that. But look at this effort that Tank Raptors has put in. 5 kills, 4.7k damage. Yes, he's captured to a lot of bases, so that means a lot of victory points. But this is one massive carry. Mastery, Top Gun, High Caliber, Redley Walters Medal, Collaborative Medal, 78k credits, 4.7k damage. Great game to show and a great third game for the first episode of the German week. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking!